Hi, welcome to this edition of Stocks Analysis with Emmanuel of Y Investment. Today, we have a very topical stock that we want to discuss, Nvidia. And I call this presentation Nvidia on a Crossroad and Analysis. I'm sure you all know what Nvidia is. The big question is, it's on a crossroad, as you will see in the slide. But is it a buy or a sell at this point? Let's have a look into this interesting company. First, a disclaimer here. Take time to go through it. Okay. Now let's go. So Nvidia, I'm sure if you are in the stock market, you would have either purchased or know someone who have purchased in the past or currently owns Nvidia stock. That has an incredible performance this year, as you can see on the chart on my right, but it's currently retracing, currently giving back some of the gains it made in the early part of the year. So people are asking the question, is it a time to buy, a time to sell, or a time to hold on to the stocks if you already have it? But first, just a few facts about Nvidia. It's a dominant player in the AI hardware sector. Repeat, AI hardware sector. So it's a market leader in the hardware sector. It's an important sector in that industry because it is a hardware that power the whole AI revolution. And Nvidia is a leader in that sector. So if the hardware sector is important to the AI industry, therefore I will argue that Nvidia is also important because right now they have a commanding position in that sector. The close second is AMD, but it's really not that close. Yeah, but it's also, in my view, led by an innovative and charismatic leader, and which is an important ingredient for a successful company. A very good leader. Look at all the big companies that have done well in the past. They've always had very good and innovative leader. Now, key numbers are very important. PE ratio is 62.7 as we speak. Not a very good PE ratio, price to earning ratio. It should be something 30. Around 30 will be good, but my personal research shows that companies that grow at this level, this PE ratio is not so bad. AMD has a far higher PE ratio compared to Nvidia. So not perfect, but still not bad. Revenue growth in the last 3 years is a whopping 52%. 52%. That is fantastic growth by any way you look at it, right? And then the last numbers that I have here for you is free cash flow margin. I don't play with this number because you can't really manipulate free cash flow. There are some stories out there that companies can manipulate numbers, but free cash flow is very difficult to manipulate. But this is a margin, free cash flow margin, 49.1%, very great indeed. And if you look at the slides, you see also the chart. We have the earnings that has been reported. I have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 earnings, all positive. That's why it's green. So positive earnings. And in my previous videos, I have said that a key predictor of a good stock that will do well in the future is the previous 3 to 4 earning results being very solid. And you can see here that this is very solid. But just to say, another earning is looming, another earning report is looming, and this could be very important. So that was fundamental analysis, the previous chart, this chart. That's why I look at earnings, growth rate, free cash flow margin, PE ratio. Okay, let's go technical now. Now we've established that Nvidia has a good fundamentals, good leadership, a strong dominant position in the hardware AI hardware sector, charismatic leadership, strong performance in terms of revenue growth, in terms of free cash flow margin, so solid. But what does technical what does its technical at this point look like? I have a few things on the chart. I have a moving average 50, and I also have horizontal lines. And what I see here is that the currently the slide is the stock is on a key level, very important level. Why do I say it's a key level? Below this price, there's a gap. Below this price, there's a gap of about 5%. And I dare say that there is a very popular maxim in the stock trading community, and it says that all gaps must be filled eventually. All gaps must be filled eventually. And therefore, if Nvidia doesn't bounce at this price, I can expect that this gap will be filled. And that means beyond this level, if it doesn't bounce at this level of 101, then the next important level will be 96.22. Yeah. So if you want to buy Nvidia now, just saying this could be an important level to watch. You buy and you put your stop loss below that. If it bounces, then you can make a run. If it doesn't bounce, you can get out. Otherwise, you can. There's a certainty that, there is a possibility that it could drop another 5%. Okay. Now, what is my opinion? Like I said, important level to watch is 101 area. I expect a bounce. Of course, I cannot predict for sure whether it will bounce, but if it fails, then the next level is 96 because gaps will be filled. On the medium term, I think this is a buy for me because of the sound fundamentals. I don't see that changing anytime soon. I don't see anything that indicate that another player is there to replace Nvidia as a leader in the hardware industry. But in terms of if you have a short-term horizon, you have two levels with which you could manage your trade. I hope it was useful. If you like this content, consider giving it a like and then follow me for more of this valuable but short content.